Hello everyone, this is Alex from Mr. Retro Central, and if you're wondering why I've been quiet and why I haven't been uploading, well, I just got out of hospital. I'm not going to show the other side of the band because it has my information on it, so that's kind of obvious. Anyways, one really big thing happened when I was in hospital, and I was very upset that I could not film it. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a little hint. Ready? You know what this is. And I'm sure you know what this is. Well, if you live in a power region. If you live in an NTSC region, hopefully you know what this is.
One eternity later.
Boom. SNES Mini. Oh, you don't understand right now. Especially when I read a few of the games. I didn't want to read all of it because I want it to be kind of a, how do I explain, a reaction kind of video at the same time. Don't come after me, fine bros. Old meme, I understand. I still find it funny. Anyways, back to the topic. I'm going to go through some of these games lists. Now, the library is, I heard, 21 games. Could be wrong. I think it's 21. It's a bit smaller than the NES, but, you know, still 21 awesome games. Now, some of the games, you either can't play here or never properly got released. And I'll explain that one in a minute. Anyways, let's start off with the list. Contra 3. Now, as far as I'm aware, the Power region never really got proper Contra. So I never had the chance to play Contra. I could never buy it from the stores. It wasn't available. And I don't think it had a Power release. I could be wrong. But I don't think Contra had a Power release. So I've never played Contra. Besides on this. The NES Mini. Donkey Kong Country. Wow. Amazing game. Amazing game. I have it, but I'm going to be replaying it. 100%. Amazing game. I recommend that that's probably one of the first games you try. Now, this one is a big one, especially if you're in the Power region, because we definitely never got it. Earthbound. That is amazing. I've never played Earthbound. I've been wanting to play Earthbound, but I wanted to play it legitimately. I was thinking of trying to import the Famicom and the cart and try and play it with translation. Because I always want to play stuff more authentically, especially if it exists rather than emulation. But now I can legitimately play it, and that is, oh, you don't understand. Some of you probably think, oh yeah, whatever, you know, because in America you could get it. In Australia we couldn't get Earthbound, and I'm just like, bruh. Final Fantasy 3, another awesome game. F-Zero. Man, this list is amazing. Probably thinking I'm overreacting right now, but Mr. Retro Central, retro games, I'm going to go apeshit. F-Zero. Love F-Zero. One of the games I actually played the most on my Switch, almost on par with Breath of the Wild, was, what's it called? Can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. I've drawn a blank right now. Fast RMX, or Fast Remix, however you want to pronounce it. I love those kind of games. Kirby Superstar. I was never really a big fan of the Kirby series. Like, they're alright. Maybe now I'll get a chance to jump straight into it. Because there's 2 Kirby games. Kirby's Dream Course. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Amazing game. This was my favorite Legend of Zelda game, besides Breath of the Wild. So, how long did it take to top #1? Now you'll get the chance to play if you haven't played it before. Amazing game. I highly recommend everyone play this game first. Secret of Mana. Another amazing game. Wow. Star Fox. In the Power regions, we got it called as Star Wing. It's Mr. Retro Central trivia right there. Now, this is the big one. This is the big one. You ready for it? I don't think you're ready. You probably have, because this video is probably going to be way past the hype. But, Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2. Yes! Yes! This game was essentially cancelled. Here, let me read some of this information for you right here. Ready? Star Fox 2. This is the true star of the show. 100% agreed right there. Star Fox 2 was never released on any system before, having been bizarrely cancelled by Nintendo after the game was completed. Finally, after all these long years, we'll be able to die frustrating death after frustrating death in the sequel. Many thought this day would never come. Guess what? Street Fighter 2 Turbo, awesome Street Fighter game. Castlevania are awesome games. You'll hear a lot of the OG, not OG as in they've been around a long time, but you hear a lot of the older crowd praise Castlevania. It is an amazing game. Rich from Review Tech USA, he loves Castlevania. It's an awesome game. You'll hear him talk about it a lot. It honestly is an awesome game, and I'm excited that we're getting Castlevania game on this. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, another awesome game. Super Mario Kart, of course. Super Mario RPG, bruh. My Switch is gonna get neglected. Now, of course, the first video game I ever played, Super Mario World, originally came bundled with these, and that was how it was my first game I ever played. Now it's coming to the SNES Mini. Super Metroid, another awesome game, and I'm very keen. I have it. I never properly played it. I fiddled around with it for maybe an hour. I never properly got into it, but now there's a new Metroid game coming out. Super Metroid. I'm gonna try it. Oh yes! Are you serious? One of my favorite games. Again, I never could own this on the SNES. I don't know if it ever came to PAL. It was, I think this did come to PAL, but I could be wrong. I like this genre. It's a very kind of unique genre. Anyways, I'll stop rambling on because of Super Punch Out. Super Punch Out. I imported a copy for my Wii because that's how much I was in love with this game. We never got a proper release here. We had to like kind of just weird importing because it wasn't, I don't know. Yoshi's Island. This is Yoshi's Island. A lot of people, they should know, but a lot of people actually don't know. Yoshi's Island is the sequel to Super Mario World 2. So yeah, Super Mario World 2 essentially, or Yoshi's Island. Yeah, I think that's all the games. But wow, amazing. Now, another thing, right? Japan aren't doing a SNES Mini. They're doing a Famicom Mini, or a Super Famicom Mini. And they get different games. Now, the exclusive games for the European and North American region, so our region, Earthbound, happy, I can't complain. Super Puncher, can't complain. Castlevania, can't complain. Sucks that they aren't for both, because they are all good games. And of course, Street Fighter 2 is also good. Kirby's Dream Course also good. But their games are pretty good as well. Depends what you like. Super Soccer, never played it. I don't know too much about it. Street Fighter 2, new challenges. Sorry, Super Street Fighter 2, new challenges. So many Street Fighter 2s, I don't know why. But Super Street Fighter 2, new challenges, in my opinion, I like it a little bit better than the Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting. Just personal preference. Kind of sucks that we don't get that. The Legend of Mystical Ninja, don't know too much about that. They get Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem, kind of cut. Really wanted to get into Fire Emblem, coming out for the Switch soon. And this would have been like a good starting point for me. Sucks that it's only exclusive to the Japanese SNES Mini, Famicom, but yeah. So they get Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Panel de Pon, I don't know what that is, Super Soccer, and they get Super Street Fighter 2, the new challenges. And we get Earthbound, Kirby's Dream Course, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, Castlevania 4, and Super Punch-Out. I kind of like our version better. I believe ours will probably... Well, the Australian one, I know from the box art straight away, it will look like this. The American SNES Mini will look like the American SNES. So, I've always found these ones look better. The Famicom look. Just personal preference. But, yeah, can't complain. Anyways, before this video becomes like ridiculously long with me just rambling on, SNES Mini. Yes. Awesome. Knew it was going to happen. I have a feeling the same chipset or boards that are in here, when they recalled them and stopped selling them, are the exact same ones in the SNES Mini, because why not? It's not a lot of hardware to run like a SNES emulator built into a little plastic box. So I'm assuming it's the same hardware. Hopefully they don't use the Wii U adapter controller ports and they use a traditional one, because it's not very long. And I have many SNES controllers which I would love to use. Long cables, all that stuff. All good stuff. All good stuff. Just quickly before I go as well, what I would like to do is, if I can get my hands on a second SNES Mini, it's very hard to get my initial one. Like, I basically, as soon as I got the email, oh, new product or something, jumped on it straight away. And even then, it was very laggy, like the website and all that stuff. So I even had trouble getting one. But if I can get myself a hold of a second one, I'll be giving it away. So if you'd like me to do a giveaway for the SNES Mini, let me know. It might encourage me to look harder and try and find one. And yeah, that's basically it. I'd like to do a giveaway and give away to someone. Maybe I'll set up the giveaway rules and competition or something in a separate video. But yeah, if you're definitely interested in receiving a SNES Mini, or maybe your area sold out, or you just can't get them in that your part of the world or something, just let me know. I'll see if there's interest in it, and maybe I'll do it. But anyways, I'm Alex from Mr. Retro Central, and thanks for watching.